So first, to unlock the spreadsheet, click on Review at the top and Unprotect Sheet. The password is capital C, capital M, capital T, and Enter. I now need to set up the columns required to draw the charts. So first of all, we need to arrange the sieve sizes from smallest to biggest. So we'll start with the pan and then the 2.36mm sieve all the way up to the 19mm sieve. Next, we're going to transfer the information for mass retained as a percentage and percent passing. Now, to do this, you need to type an equal sign and click on the cell address of the value that contains mass retained. So rather than just typing the numbers in, what we're doing here is creating links between the original data and the graph that we're going to draw. This means that if at a later date we had to change any numbers in the data set, then the visual display will update automatically. And similarly for percent passing, 0% for the pan, all the way up to eventually 100% for the 19mm sieve. So first type equals, and then carefully identify the location of the value that needs to be passed across. This is done for each cell, one at a time. After this, we'll present the line graph to display the particle size distribution. But first, to format the table just a little bit, I'm going to reduce the decimal place to 0. We'll put some lines around the table and center the numbers. And then finally redraw the border from the top bit. So first of all, to plot percent passing, block in column G from row 5 to row 11. We're going to insert the line graph, the top left version. And now along the horizontal x-axis, we're going to pass the values of the sieve sizes. So go to Edit in horizontal category axis, and then block the relevant data and click OK. Next, to add a chart title. And on the x-axis, by clicking on the green cross, we can add the axis title. That'll be sieve size in millimeters. And for the y-axis, or the vertical axis, it's percent passing. Now finally, I'm going to add some grid lines. So add major grid lines. And I want these grid lines to be centered on the actual numbers of the sieve sizes. So in Format Axis, I'm going to choose On Tick Marks. And now just to move the chart into position, left click and drag. Next, we'll do the bar chart for mass retained. So first of all, block in the relevant data. We're going to insert the bar chart and the top left option. And now to do the horizontal axis category again. So to pass the horizontal axis labels, drag down the relevant column and OK. Add a chart title We'll add axis titles here. The horizontal axis is sieve size in millimeters, and no axis title for the vertical, so I'm just going to delete that one. And that completes the graphs for the particle size distribution analysis.